Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Leah's Cooking. So today I'm going to show you how to do banana cake, but the most important thing is gluten free. I'll show you what are the dry ingredients first. So as you know, I'm a big fan of Bob's bread meal, and I'm also going to use for today's recipe Bob's red meal. So the first ingredient is brown rice flour. I'm going to use this about 200 gram of flour. So I'm turning on my measuring scale. So you're going to measure about 210. Okay, as you can see, it's already reached 210 of brown rice flour. So the next ingredient I'm going to use here is tapioca flour. So going to add about 30 gram of tapioca flour. So as you can see here, 30 gram of tapioca flour. Okay, so the next ingredient that I'm going to add here is cinnamon powder. Everyone loves cinnamon powder because banana is actually high in sugar content. So that's why we need to use cinnamon to control or stabilize the sugar, especially for those who have diabetes. So I'm going to add about 2 grams of cinnamon powder. There you go, 2 grams of cinnamon powder. Okay, the next I'm going to add in these dry ingredients is salt. I'm just going to use a little bit of salt, probably a pinch or two. I'm not going to measure this because it's just a pinch or two. And the last dry ingredients is baking soda. If you guys have a gluten-free baking soda, I would suggest you to use that kind of baking soda. But since for today I do not have gluten-free baking soda, but it's okay. I'm just going to use a regular baking soda for my banana cake. But our main ingredients are all in a form of gluten-free. So I'm just going to add about 5 gram of baking powder. Make sure you add correctly because you don't want to go beyond 5 grams. It's already reached about 5 grams of baking soda. So now I'm going to give a good mix to these ingredients. So I'm just going to mix my dry ingredients just inside these bowls. Just give a quick mix. Then I'm going to show you on how to mix the wet ingredients. So now we're going to prepare the wet ingredients. So the first wet ingredients that I'm going to add into my bowl here is butter. You can use any kind of butter, but I'm using here specifically gluten-free, dairy-free butter. So I'm going to add about 50 gram of butter. Make sure the butter is in room temperature or soft so that's easy for you to whisk it. Okay, there you go, 50 gram of butter. As you can see here, I am going to use about another 50 gram of oil. The purpose that I'm using here oil because I want my cake to be very moist, so that's why I'm using oil. If you guys don't want to use oil, you can actually use butter, about 110 gram. So I'm just going to add 50 gram of my oil. There you go, 50 gram of oil. You can use any kind of oil, but here I'm using olive oil. So after mixing oil and butter together, I'm going to whisk it first. Mix it about 5 minutes now. This is how it looks. Butter and olive oil, it has been incorporated evenly. So the next ingredient that I'm going to add in here is sugar. You can use any kind of sugar that you prefer. So I'm using here is coconut sugar. I'm just going to pour about 80 gram of sugar. If you want, you can put until 100 gram to 120 gram of sugar, but I want it to be less sweet, so that's why I'm only adding 80 gram or maybe 90 gram of sugar. Initially I thought of adding about 80 gram of sugar, but I find that 50 grams of sugar is already enough for me because I'm not a sweet tooth person, so I'm going to reduce it to 50 gram. But you guys out there, if you love sweet banana cake, you can just add up to 100 to 120 gram of sugar, but I'm just going to use 50 gram. So whisk the sugar until the sugar has been dissolved. Guys, this is how my batter look like. Now I'm going to add essence vanilla, about 5 mils. I love the vanilla texture, so I'm going to add on a bit, maybe 1 ml of it. Okay, so now give a good whisk. This is how it looks after I'm whisking the essence vanilla and also the coconut sugar. As you can see granules of coconut sugar. Is because my coconut sugar is made of husk, coconut husk, so that is why it looks like that. But basically it's already been dissolved in my batter. So the next ingredient I'm going to use here is egg. Put 2 eggs. My egg yolk has been broken, so if it is not broken, just add one by one, yeah. So I'm adding 1 egg first, and I'm going to whisk it to add my second egg and whisk it. If you have an electric hand mixer, you can use that too. How my batter looks like. My hand was a bit of painful, so that's why I switched with the electric hand mixer. So here I'm using about 1.5 banana. I'm using a very ripe banana. This is how my banana skin looks like before I peel off. So you can use any type of banana, but make sure it is ripe. If it is not ripe, the banana cake won't be so nice. You won't feel the banana taste inside the banana cake. So I'm gonna smash these first. So now I'm adding my smashed banana inside. Okay, a good mix to it, and then we are ready to mix the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients. Now I've already mixed my smashed banana into my wet ingredients. Now I'm going to mix my dry ingredients into the wet ingredients. As you can see, this is how my butter mix looks like. It's because of my coconut sugar. If you use white sugar or any other sugar, it won't be like this, yeah. My wet ingredients combined with my dry ingredients, it will just look like an ordinary cake batter. Okay, just give a good mix to it. See guys, it's been halfway. I'm folding. You can see there's still a little bit of flour here and there, but you can see already it's coming into a normal cake batter. Remember, this is non-gluten cake batter, so that is why it will look a bit of difference, but no matter how at the end result it will look the same, and when you eat it will just look like a normal gluten banana cake. As you can see, this is how my cake batter looks like. You can probably see wet ingredients and the dry ingredients incorporated together, and this is how it looks. Not too watery and not too thick. It's the consistency, or you should say texture, should be like this, yeah. I'm going to put inside my pan, which has already been greased with butter. This is how it looks, and I'm going to top it with my chopped almond. You can put whatever nuts that you want or seeds that you want. At this point of time, you must already turn on your oven to 160 degree. Preheat at least about 15-20 minutes. This is how it looks like. If you want, you can even sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon or sugar on the top, but this is just perfectly nice for me. So I'm just going to put this into the oven, and I'm going to see you after about 30 minutes of baking my banana cake. So this is my banana cake inside my oven. Already turned on to about 160 degree. So I'm just gonna close it and leave it for about 30 minutes. Now my banana cake has been raised up for about half an hour. It's inside the oven. I'm adding up a little bit more time, roughly about 5 to 10 minutes more, just to have a good crust on the top layer. So guys, this is my banana cake slash banana bread, gluten-free. It has been sit in the oven for about 40 minutes. Now I'm going to test my banana cake with a toothpick. How it goes in, that's how it must come out. Sometimes you may see a little bit of dust from the almonds or from the top of the crust, but it's okay. So I'm going to test now. So push all the way in, and this is how it looks, as clean as you can see. So as I told you before, these are the dust that's from the almond and from the crust, not grass, crust. So it's okay, but basically it's already fully cooked. It has been cooked for about 40 minutes inside the oven, and this is my crust look like, so soft. Let the banana bread sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. Let it rest, cool down a bit. Then we shall cut and we shall see how it looks inside. Now finally, I'm going to cut my gluten-free banana cake, banana loaf. Show you how it looks. Alright. Oh my god, look at this. It is so soft in the inside. Can you guys see it? This is so soft in the inside, fully cooked. And I want to have a look over here. This is how the inside looked. So moist, as you can see. It's oily a bit. It's because the oil that we have used is olive oil, but it's okay. It's still very soft and so delicious. And I'm going to have my first bite. This is how it looks. Let me show you again. Squishy, squishy, squishy. And I'm gonna break a bit. Okay, I'm gonna have a bite now. Oh my god, it's so soft and so nice. And I can taste the heavy taste of a banana. Less sweet as I wanted. It's so nice. See? So soft. It is so nice. I love my banana cake. But as I told you earlier, if you want to add more sugar, you can add more sugar, about 100 to 120 gram. But I'm only used 50 gram of sugar. So because I'm gonna control my sugar level, so this sugar content in my banana cake is just perfect for me. Okay, as you can see, there's a bit of banana over here. and it is so soft. I just love to eat this and I can't stop eating this. Alright guys, I hope you like my video. Do subscribe to my channel and hit like to my videos, and do comment below if you have any questions to ask. Thumbs up. Bye bye.